Hi there, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, in today's reading, we're going to be picking cards to see what they're feeling about you right now. What would they say to you if they could? Things like that. So, here we have four piles in front of you. We have pile one with the red quartz, we have pile two with the rose quartz, we have pile three with the clear quartz, and pile four with the amethyst. So, yeah, before you go ahead and pick a pile, I do want to let you know that this is just a general reading for the collective. So, take everything with a grain of salt. Nothing is ever set in stone. This is just based on the current energy. Things can always change. And the other thing that I do want to let you know is that if you do want a more in-depth reading that caters to your personal questions, be sure to check out the description box below where I offer video readings. And one more thing, I just want to express how grateful I am to all of you for being here, just watching my videos. It means so much to me that I'm able to reach or even help out one person. So if you do find value out of these videos, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe so that maybe others can as well. Thank you so much once again. I am so grateful for you. So now, yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick a pile that you are the most drawn to. You can pick based on the crystals, the angel numbers, and the timestamps. It's really up to you. And yeah, we will see you in your respective reading. Hi, pile one. You all picked the red quartz. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person is currently feeling about you right now as you are watching this video. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. And while I do so, I do want to just let you know thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you all for just like literally being here and just watching the videos. If you are getting some sort of value out of this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe so maybe someone else can as well. But yeah, I'm just making it a thing to express gratitude in every video. And the one other thing that I do want to let you know is this is just a general reading for the collective. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, nothing is ever set in stone. You always have free will in your reality. And if you do want a more in-depth reading that caters to your personal questions, be sure to check out the description box below where I offer video readings. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what your person is feeling about you right now. Wow, okay, we got the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, I feel like your person is really busy with their material life. Okay, off the bat, yeah, even with this King of Pentacles, your person is really working on establishing themselves. They're kind of busy managing their day-to-day responsibilities. They did have to retreat to kind of even prioritize that. I do feel like this person is pretty ambitious, or like they find being secure and stable in a materialistic, like financial way to be of essence. That's something that's really important to them. Maybe they could have even grown up in a community where like their value or something was placed on like academic accolades or something like that. Maybe that could also be you. Okay, I feel like with this, maybe this could also be representative of your energy, or like what they think about you. I feel like they also think you're really well off, you're really financially stable. With the King of Pentacles, you're also someone who is successful or due for success, or you're someone who also takes their like finances, career life, things like that very serious. And that's a really great thing. I feel like your person was even inspired by that, and maybe they took a step back to kind of focus on their career, focus on their life, maybe getting a job that would render them to be more financially stable, or yeah, just focusing on their like day-to-day life, everyday responsibilities, all that jazz. So yeah, I do see that, like, finances and material life kind of are a factor in this relationship for a lot of you guys. Maybe I just feel like they really care about how you view them. Okay, I feel like I mentioned, they could have grown up around like people or in a community where like maybe you know it's kind of important for them to be like well off, or like something like academic accolades and things like that, or achieving some sort of accomplishments, material success and gains. So that is something that like they had to retreat to focus on. And yeah, the main point that I was trying to make is that like since they kind of might have had that influence, they also really care about what you think about them. I do feel like it is very important for this person to feel like they're able to provide for you, or at least be an equal counterpart to you. Like they want you to see them as someone who's financially stable and successful. They don't want you to see them as some like freeloader bum or anything like that. They really care about how you view them. So Yeah, I also feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, just based on these cards, the King of Pentacles, they could be like either the head of their household or the man or woman of their house or something, or like maybe they're like they have younger siblings or people to take care of. So maybe that is a factor that is important in their life. Yeah, or like that is something that they retreated to do, but in terms of how they feel about you, they want something stable and committed with you, okay? Like, I'm 100% seeing that with this King of Pentacles. Okay, this literally represents like someone who knows how to be in a relationship, someone who's ready to commit, someone who's ready to like be in a long-term relationship, someone who's ready to just really um be like that ideal partner. Okay, this person knows that you are a king or queen, deserving of an absolute, king or queen, and like that's what this person wants to be for you. Okay, like, and I feel like they're pretty serious about that too. It's not like they'll just say like, "Oh yeah, you deserve better," and then not work on it. I feel like they're willing to put in the work. I feel like they're willing to have this manifest in the 3D, which is a really big thing. Okay, that's really great. Let's see what else we got here. Wow, we got the Six of Cups. Okay, so that they definitely are nostalgic about you. Okay, they definitely do feel very deeply for you. Um, the Six of Cups literally represents someone from the past thinking about you, like reminiscing like old times, even like childhood memories, but like just feelings from the past. So it's like I do feel like this person really thinks about the pleasant past that they had with you, all the fond memories that you made. They really do think about all the experiences that you've shared together, and in a really fond way, in a really pleasant way, and they're just like, wait, I want more of this, like I don't want this to end. And I even feel like maybe it sort of they sort of have like a kick in the butt where they're just like, wait, like if I want to keep this person, aka you, I need to do something. I need to show them something tangible. I need to show them that I'm committed. I need to show them that I'm serious about them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And we also got Temperance. Yeah. This is so crazy. Like I feel like everything I was saying, like, led up to this card. Like they want things to be fair to you. Okay, they do feel very deeply for you. I do feel like that it goes both ways. With the Six of Cups, there's three cups on your side, three cups on their side. So whatever you're feeling and thinking, they feel and think the same way back about you. Okay, like with the same intensity. Like they love you, they like you, they care about you just as much as you care about them. But I feel like maybe they could have been lacking in actually showing that. Like maybe in terms of time, energy, effort, maybe like you put in a lot and maybe they just weren't able to, not because they didn't want to, because of course they still care about you, but they just physically literally couldn't. Maybe this sometimes does have to do with like juggling priorities, balancing two different things in your life. For them, it could have been like, their finances or their career life or even their mentality. For some of you guys, maybe it was just their mental health. Maybe they just kind of were not in like the position to be in like a full on relationship or something like that because of something that they were going through. But I just feel like there was some sort of like priority struggle, or like someone wasn't prioritizing something properly, some sort of like juggling going on, some sort of like imbalance. But I do feel like they are going to be balanced. They've been working on finding that balance within themselves. Very interesting because we all, this is you guys picked the red clear quartz, right? This is also known to be the root chakra stone, and the root chakra governs stability and security. So I feel like maybe this person's root chakra was not that highly activated, but it's something that they're working on now. It's something that like they're exercising a lot. Like with the chakras, that's something that you have to exercise. Like for example, like sometimes after a breakup, someone's heart chakra could like shrink a little bit. It might need to be activated a little bit more. Solar plexus chakra deals with like confidence and self-esteem. Your third eye chakra deals with like seeing the truth, right? Like being able to sense who's genuine and who's not. Like sometimes when like we get betrayed or whatever, that could mean that our third eye chakra was not highly activated. That was just a mini lesson on the chakras. Maybe I can do a video about that. But like I just feel like this person's root chakra could have been a little bit off. Maybe they needed to like practice that a little bit more, or sorry, activate that a little bit more. But I do feel like that is something that they are doing, that is something that they are definitely working on. And like they see you as someone like who's worth it. Okay, like they cannot stop thinking about you. They definitely reminisce about all the good times that you had, all the good memories. Like I'm definitely seeing that maybe your person even thinks about the good memories maybe more than you do. I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you could sort of be in this state of mind where you're kind of fed up with everything that they did or everything that they put you through, but like you also still think about them, and like you still have this like place in your heart for them and things like that. But like, you know, with this temperance, I feel like maybe things were off balance, but they're gonna be balanced, okay? So maybe you guys could even like be like, oh, why did this person do this or something like that? But meanwhile, they're thinking about this in a very pleasant way. Like they kind of just think about all the good things that went down, all the positive aspects of this relationship. And like they also know though that like they could have done more, they could have invested more time, energy, and effort. So that's something that they want to do with this temperance card. They want things to be fair to you, they want things to be balanced, okay? This is literally about complementing each other, like balance. I feel like you did complement each other really well, like you and you somehow just like made it work, okay? Like even if you were like really different people or something like that, or even if this person was busy, or maybe you were also busy with your finances or your career life or whatever other, like, you know, two things that you had going on, like you still somehow made it work. You still somehow were really good together. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Wow, we got the High Priestess. Okay, yeah. Let me just go over the signs. I know like some people really like hearing about the signs, but we're getting like Capricorn, Taurus energy here, and we're getting Cancer energy with the Six of Cups. You know, Cancers in general, regardless of whether or not someone is a Cancer, they kind of stay stuck in the past. They kind of like, you know, have a hard time getting over like, you know, their exes and things like that. Yeah, we also have Sagittarius energy and Cancer and Pisces energy again. So yeah, maybe someone in this connection could be these signs or have that in their moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. But something that I'm seeing is that like, you know, this person also sees you as someone who's really like um, mature, someone who's really developed, someone who's really experienced, someone who's even in tune with their higher self. This definitely has to do with the crown chakra. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, your crown chakras are highly activated, or like maybe this isn't even something that you know or have consciously worked on, but it's just something that you've always been good at. Like maybe this was your strength. Like, you know, when we're born, there are certain chakras that are already pretty highly activated within us. Maybe these are chakras from our past life that we were really good in, like, you know, maybe these were like the south node chakras. So quick astrology lesson, your north node is who you're supposed to be in this life, and your south node is who you were in your last life. So whatever sign is in your south node, maybe some of you guys could have Pisces or Cancer in your south node. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but sorry, I just had to like clear my throat. But like, if you have like Pisces in your south node, for example, that means you could be really intuitive. You could be really spiritual. Maybe you were spiritual in your last lifetime, and that's something that you have with you in this lifetime. Or if a lot of you guys are really like artistic or something like that, maybe you were someone who was artistic in your last life, or someone who engaged in like, you know, arts and like liberal arts and things like that, and like that's something that you found to be intriguing in this life. And in this life, the opposite of whatever your south node is, whatever sign, you know, is the direct opposite of that, is who you're supposed to be. Those are the life lessons you're supposed to learn. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, yeah, maybe your crown chakra is really high. Maybe you guys were psychic in your last lifetime, or are in this lifetime. Like, I just feel like you're very connected to your higher self. This is all about divinity and spirituality. You are very spiritual. You are very divine, even, like, you know. I just feel like your person thinks you're really ethereal, okay? You're very beautiful. Like, they see you as the divine feminine or divine masculine. Like, you know, they're perfect counterpart. Again, like, you guys really connected well, and you really balanced one another out in the best way possible. And, you know, they're really lucky that they met someone like you, okay? With the High Priestess, they literally put you on a pedestal. They really do think very highly of you. They really do even just um they're really lucky that they met someone like you, because I feel like people in the past maybe were not as mature as you. Maybe they kind of dealt with like some really interesting characters in the past that just were not it. Like, you know, even with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like maybe this person even has emotional baggage from the past, from being with like, you know, I'm not trying to be mean, but just like crappy partners or whatever. And they met someone like you, and I just feel like maybe they weren't really ready for you, okay? Like maybe something happened where you appeared in their life a little bit too early or something like that, and like now they're really repenting, like maybe not treating you the way that you should have, and they're like realizing, okay, they're realizing so much. They're really thinking about this connection. They're really being introspective about this connection and what it means to them. Like, you know, I personally believe that there's no such thing as accidents, but sometimes, you know, timing does play a big role. Like sometimes even when two people are really good for one another, it's just like the timing is off, and it's like and that just shows more about themselves. It's like, okay, you know what? There is this amazing potential partner that you have, but they're just a mirror, okay? They're a reflection, or like oh my god, you are a reflection of them, and it just shows you like what sort of self work you need to do. Okay, sometimes we can meet someone amazing, someone who we're even meant to be with in the future, but at the time maybe it didn't work out because they just really what do you call? Were not very, there was just more that they had to deal with on their personal journey, on their spiritual journey. I feel like that's what this connection could be for a lot of you guys. But trust me, in terms of what they're feeling, like they're feeling love, okay? There's a lot of love on both sides. And they really want things to be balanced. And they really do view you so highly. But they know that, like, again, you were just a reflection, you were a mirror, and you showed them that, like, there's so much to them. I feel like you really unlocked their potential, and that's something that this person will forever be grateful for. Like, even if you think about it, the people that leave the biggest impact on us, and at least in a positive way, are the people that showed us our potential, people that showed us like what we can do, what we can accomplish. And I feel like you were that for this person. I even feel like maybe you also learned a lot from this person, and this person also showed you your potential. Maybe you just learned so much about yourself from this connection. I even feel like, yeah, this could be a soulmate connection. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card, maybe even a twin flame, since we got all this like mirroring energy, like you guys just reflected back on one another. Yeah, I just feel like this connection was so beautiful, and there's definitely still a future. Like, I feel like there's definitely unfinished business, okay? Just because you feel so strongly, and because this person is motivated to make this work. This person wants this to work. This person really wants a future with you. They want something stable and committed. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so we got surrendered to the divine. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm picking cards from the Moonology deck. We got surrendered to the divine. So yeah, I really do feel like divine timing is at play in this connection, okay? It really does. That's really what's gonna push this connection forward. Yeah. And it's something that, like, I even feel like spirit is telling you to relinquish control, and like just don't worry too much about like what this connection is going to be, because it's all working out. Okay, it's all working out in your favor. Like, whatever happens, you are going to end up feeling really satisfied. And I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you've even been stressing a lot about this connection with this Two of Pentacles here, maybe thinking a lot about this connection, overthinking it, and spirit is telling you that you don't have to do that. Okay, just surrender to the divine. You have so many, again, like there's a lot of unfinished business, and there's so many more great moments in this connection that you have yet to experience and witness. Okay, we also got it's time to release negativity. Yeah, full moon in Scorpio, so maybe someone could be a Scorpio or even a Taurus, because full moon in Scorpio actually happens during Taurus season. So yeah, now is really the time to release anything that doesn't serve you, release anything that, like, any sort of kind of like negativity you have in this connection, any sort of like even resentment you may be feeling in this connection. Because remember how I said in the beginning, I feel like your person like views this connection as a really positive thing. They're thinking about the positive parts, but you might kind of have been focused on the negative parts, like, why did this person do this, like, why did this happen, which is totally normal. That happens. Like, sometimes we can feel kind of annoyed, like, maybe you're the one that kind of gave a lot in this connection, and maybe this person was oblivious and could have given more, and like they're realizing that they're just like, you know what, like I could have done more, I'm gonna do more. And like that's why maybe you have sort of like a different view of this connection, because it's like sometimes yeah, the ones who do more things like that, like I hope I'm making sense. Like I sometimes I feel like I over explain like such simple concepts, but like the point is, like, your person really, really wants something more with you, okay? They see what an amazing partner you were. They saw how much you did for them, and they're just like, you know what, I want to do the same thing that this person has done for me. Okay, and I feel like now it's also time for you to kind of just like let this person prove to you how much you mean to them, and what this connection means to them, and just what they're truly, you know, like let them not just talk the talk but walk the walk. Like, they have feelings for you, and let them like just show you through their actions. Okay, and I feel like they're really motivated to making this work. They're really committed to this connection, and they want to make this work. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck just to see what messages we have here. Yeah, I know I must have done something right to have been loved by someone like you. This is so beautiful. I really love this card. This is exactly what I was saying. This person is so lucky that they met someone like you, that you did all all that you did for them, and like they know that they're probably not going to find that anywhere else. Okay, they know that you were really patient with them, and that's something that they're going to cherish. Okay, even if they did take you for granted, I feel like they're going to come back and do a complete 180 and appreciate you a lot more. Yeah, we also got, I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Yeah, that totally makes sense with this like Scorpio card that we have here, and even with all this like watery energy we got from the High Priestess, this Cancer, Pisces card. Yeah, I feel like we got all the water signs. Someone in this connection could be a water sign or have a water moon or even like a water Venus or something like that, or seventh house in a water sign. But it's like, yeah, they just really want to be honest and authentic and vulnerable with their feelings for you. Okay, with the Scorpio energy, seriously, like this connection was pretty intense, was um very passionate, magnetic. You did feel a lot for each other. Okay, this was very emotionally charged, emotionally fulfilling for the both of you, and that's something that they want to um talk to you about. That like if they haven't already told you that, I do feel like that's something that they're gonna come forward and do. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pal one. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pal didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pal. Like I mentioned, I do offer in-depth video readings, so if that's something that you do want or are interested in, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. So yeah, I'll end the reading right here, pal one. Thank you so much once again. Love and light. Hi there, pal two. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what they're currently feeling for you right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards. And while I do, I just want to thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate you so much. Even just like watching my videos, yeah, it means a lot to me, more than you know. So yeah, if you are getting some sort of value out of these videos, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe so maybe others can as well. And yeah, I also want to let you guys know that this is just a general reading for the collective. If you do want a more in-depth reading, you can of course sign up using the link below for a personalized reading. But also, more importantly, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, you always have free will in your reality, and nothing is ever set in stone. Okay, this is just based on the current energy, so things can always change, and you have more control of your life than you know. Okay, I just want to put that out there because I used to be so scared by like certain tarot readings saying like this will happen, that will happen, and sometimes those fears manifested, but sometimes in the back of my mind I'm just like, no, this doesn't resonate, and it didn't happen. Like yeah, anyways, but the whole point is that you are so much more powerful than you know, and this is just for entertainment purposes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Pile two, let's see what your person is feeling about you. Ooh, the World card. Okay, what a great start to the reading. This is a really positive way to this is a really great card to have in the first position, because this showed that you and your person really learned so much about one another. I see this as like the learning card, because the World represents like two people that could be of a different culture, race, ethnicity, or have some sort of difference in some way, shape, or form. You don't necessarily have to be different race, culture, ethnicity, or religion or whatever, but it's like there was something about the both of you that was so um, that worked really well together. Okay, you really complemented one another. There was this beautiful balance between the both of you. It sort of reminds me of the Temperance card, yeah. But with this World card, this also talks about like lifelong commitment and romance. I feel like this person will always have a special place in their heart for you. This person's not gonna forget you. Okay, like seriously, like they could travel the entire world. It could be like 50 years from now, and they will remember this connection forever. And yeah, I just feel like you both like learned about yourself so much from this connection. I feel like this was one of those connections that really like that was really significant. Okay, like you definitely could have dated a lot of people, and same with your person. They could have dated people in the past, but there's some connections that just stand out to you, that will just be in your heart forever. Like you know exactly what I'm talking about. You probably even thought of like the exact people, right? Like even when we talk about our exes and stuff, it's like, yeah, we could have dated quite a few people, flings, or actually dated whatever. I think everything's dating. Okay, like even flings count as dating, but it's like there's always going to be a handful of people that pop up, and just like you just think of them in like a way different way than you thought of anyone else. Okay, like I'm sort of getting confusing, but it's like if someone were to ask you, or if someone were to ask this person, like, who are your most prominent like exes, or who are the most prominent people that you've dated, they would definitely say you. Okay, like this card just represents grand significance, importance. You were very, and you still are a very, very important part of this person's life. I feel like you really helped this person get through something, or like you just played such a big role in their life, and that's something that they're never gonna forget. Okay, like I'm even sure, like, you talked about your past with this person, and like, you brought up a couple of people that were like really significant. They probably even brought up that too. And I feel like you're now that person. Like, they talk about you to other people, and like in a really good way. Okay, like this is a really positive card. So yeah, that's just something that I'm seeing for a lot of you guys. I'm trying to see what other messages I'm getting from the World card. This is a Major Arcana card, and like I just really love spending extra time on the Major Arcana cards. I feel like they have so much to. Every single card is significant. All of them have really strong messages, but the Major Arcana cards kind of are known to like hold the more significant messages in tarot. At least that's what I learned. All the books and stuff that I read, that's what I saw. Yeah. Okay. And with the World card, I'm also seeing fixed signs. So someone could be a Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, or Scorpio, or have that in their big three, like Moon, Rising Venus, or Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, or okay, that's like four, I guess, because this is a love reading, right? So that's why I like including Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of your love, which is the house of love and relationships. And if you know this person's rising sign, you can figure out like all the other houses. Okay, so yeah, it's not like you have to like input like, oh, what's their seventh house, like no, like all you have to know is their birth time and birthplace, and you can find out like the rest of their birth chart. Okay, yeah, so someone could have these signs, like someone could be a fixed sign or have that in their like Moon or Venus. That's also what I'm seeing. Yeah, maybe even rising sign, but yeah, I'm just trying to see what other messages I have, or something could have happened during these seasons. Maybe you met during these seasons, but I'm also seeing an element of stubbornness. I feel like someone in this connection is really stubborn, like they're not able to let go. And I feel like when I say this, you're probably just like, oh yeah, that's totally me. I also feel like it's this person. I feel like this person's also like having a really hard time letting you go. Yeah. Um, this is also like ruled by Saturn. So I'm also seeing like some sort of Capricorn influence here. This is the planet of structure, boundaries, things like that. So I feel like a lot of you guys really learned about setting your boundaries from this connection. Okay, that was like one of the biggest lessons you learned. Um, Maybe you gave a lot in this connection. You invested a lot of time, energy, and effort, and like I feel like you are those people. If you're here on this channel, you probably are an empath. You probably are a highly sensitive person. You probably do give so much in all your relationships, like not just your romantic ones, but even your friendships. Like you're a genuine person. You're such a wholesome, like true person at heart. Like I even feel like, if you guys believe in like Pleiadian star seeds, you could be one of those. Like, like there's no one as authentic as you. You guys like are just even like highly, like you're just really highly developed. You're so mature. I feel like you're very spiritual. Like even if you never thought you were spiritual, and like you're really new to tarot or tarot readings or whatever, you've always had that element. I'm seeing like maybe you guys could have been a Pisces in your last life, or a water sign, or like maybe you just had like kind of a psychic sign in your like north node. And I also feel like you attract people that kind of siphon off your energy, maybe even like energy vampires, or people that need healing. Okay, that's also something big that I'm seeing. I feel like maybe the person on your mind needed healing, and like they're really lucky that they met someone like you. Yeah. I want to incorporate this candle. It's so beautiful. Like one of my really good friends bought this. He's a Libra. Oh gosh, yeah, Taurus Libra friendships are so ideal. Like if you're a Taurus, get yourself a Libra, at least as a friend. Like I've heard mixed things about Libra men, but like okay, sorry, I just wanted to give my friend a shout out. Like okay, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to arrange the camera. It's funny because it's like the camera, was like kind of like tilting, which sort of talked about like imbalance, like, you know, lack of structure, lack of stability. And it's it's kind of like scary because if this camera falls, it could fall into the candle right now and like cause destruction, right? Like burn down the whole house. And not really. I mean, hopefully not, but like a tower moment. Yeah, I feel like maybe some of you guys could have even had a tower moment. Yeah, the way that I do things, you guys, like once you become spiritual, like everything is a message, okay? Even the way that the readers do their reading, certain things that happen during readings, like even things you see in nature, like things that catch your eye during readings. Like I look all around the room sometimes and there's just certain things that totally catch my eye, can say a lot about the reading. So I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, it's really important that you bring about some sort of structure to your life or just set boundaries, okay? The world actually does have to do with Saturn because that's going to be really important in the long run, okay? I feel like self-love is of the essence. I feel like you guys, you know, are, you give so much to others and now it's time for you to give back to yourself, okay? I know that's like the most annoying thing to hear, probably the most cliche thing. Trust me, I've been there, but it's like self-love is literally gonna save the world. Trust me, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person also, like, they have love for you, okay? I just also feel like maybe they were brought down by the heavens or by some sort of like angel, like even your angels, to kind of teach you about like maybe yes, yourself, but also like setting boundaries and knowing that like you're limitless. It's interesting because this card is about like limitations, but the thing is, you know, you guys might have set limitations upon yourself, which actually maybe stopped you from seeing your like limitless potential, if that makes sense. Okay, sorry if that was totally confusing, but like there's so much that like you can do and so much that you can accomplish. I even see that this person saw so much in you that maybe you didn't even see in yourself. I even feel like that at times this person hyped you up in some way, or there were certain things that they said to you that, like, you know, just you know, like those sweet moments. Like it's interesting because I've had these moments with people too, like even like people that I don't talk to anymore, and maybe for a lot of you guys you are in no contact or very little contact, but it's like some of the sweet things that this person has said, or even people that aren't in your life anymore, will always stay with you and stay with you for the best. Like try to, like, you know, or stay with you for the better, or like they should stay with you for the better. You know, for a lot of you guys, I even sense some sort of like kind of like negativity or bitterness, like, you know, and that's totally normal, but I feel like now's really the time to see things from a different perspective, you know, instead of feeling like, you know, bitter about this person or what went down, because I do sense there is some of that. Like I even got lightheaded as I said that because like, oh my gosh, like I'm just like really feeling the energy of this reading. Oh my god, yeah. But the point is like see the positives of this relationship because you actually got so much more out of it than it destructive then it, sorry, then it quote unquote destroyed you or anything. Like, you know, I just feel like for a lot of you guys you felt very intense emotions. I feel like all of the signs that I just mentioned feel things very intensely, and trust me, like this was a lot more positive than negative, and it's like even if you don't see it now, you will see that in the future, I promise you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, like I the energy in this room right now is crazy. Like I feel like there's some sort of like spirits around you, like your angels or something, that really want the best for you, and there's something big that's going to come out of it, okay? The world even talks about like a really big change, sometimes even unexpected changes, things that you totally like, you know, will take you by surprise, but in the best way possible, okay? Like really, really positive things coming. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, let's finally pick the next card. I cannot believe I spent like 10 minutes on this card. That's insane. Okay, wow, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is yet another card about structure and stability. I feel like you guys are people who really value traditional relationships. You know, like flings don't cut it for you. And I even feel like you're the kind of person, or you even attract people that, like, you know, even if it is just a fling or like a flirtationship or casual relationship, like it's not casual to you nor this person's mind. Okay, seriously, like even if you weren't like official or anything, like I even mentioned in the beginning of this reading, like I at least for this reading, I feel like everything is dating, okay? Like this person considers you as an ex, like someone that you dated, if this was like a flirtationship or something. Obviously that's not gonna apply to all of you. Some of you guys were in an official relationship, that, you know, with labels and things like that, but like this person really considers you an important part of their journey, okay? This person considers you to be so valuable, and this, they consider this relationship to be so significant, okay? Like even if in the beginning, like I feel like with this Pentacles card and even this like World card, this sort of represents kind of like slower signs, like stubborn signs or whatever, right? It's kind of like emotionally intense signs too. Like what I'm trying to say is that for a lot of you guys, maybe you didn't even really like this person in the beginning. Maybe you even had to like convince yourselves to like this person. Like, yes, you found them attractive or whatever, but I'm just seeing something about a slow burning love. Like, even with this candle, like I was just looking at it and it's like it's burning a lot slower than it was like earlier on in this day. And like I'm literally inside like a closed room. There's like, you know, the wind, whatever, like the atmosphere, the air pressure has been the same. But like, yeah, I feel like this was a slow burning love, but it's like this was still really intense. I feel like you are the kind of people where like slow burning loves kind of like, you know, leave an impression in your mind, like leave a place in your heart more than like those super like, you know, passionate or like, you know, those like really, what do you call like people that like you really liked in the beginning. Like I hope I'm making sense, but like I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, it could go either way. Like for some people it's just like either or makes a difference, you know, it doesn't make a difference. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you just have to convince yourself to like this person. Sorry, sometimes I like go on so many different tangents, but for a lot of you guys, I am seeing that this was a slow burning love. Like maybe you weren't even really that into them in the beginning, but you ended up liking them anyways, and like this person really left a mark and like an impression in your heart, maybe more than other people that did in the past. Yeah, and I feel like it's the same way for this person. Like I'm even seeing that, like, you know, I'm not they were really attracted to you, like don't get me wrong, but I just feel like maybe this person is also someone that kind of takes a long time to like really catch feelings. Like yes, they could all be all lovey-dovey in the beginning, but like the thing is like I don't think this person necessarily love bombed you, okay? And like this is actually a really good thing because sometimes, yeah, what I was trying to say is that like in certain relationships people totally love bomb, like they're super like, you know, they act like super into you. They're like giving you all these like really like what do you call like lovey-dovey compliments that some people don't even like get to like, you know, later on in the relationship, and like they're just kind of fake. It's kind of like a superficial relationship, but I'm not seeing that this was that, okay? I'm seeing this was a really intense, passionate, like deep relationship, okay? And I'm even seeing a lot of earthy energy, so someone could be like a like especially Taurus or Capricorn, but yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have that in their, yeah, just sun, moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house. But like this was like a really just important connection of what I'm seeing. Like this was not superficial, and like the main message here is that like your person is feeling the same way about this relationship that you are too. Like they're not just seeing this as some sort of like fling or something casual, or like, you know, I feel like they're gonna talk about you for like years to come, for ages to come. Like seriously, like 50 years from now, no matter where you and this person are, I even feel like, you know, it's not over between the both of you, at least based on these two cards. I feel like there is unfinished business, but it's like they'll always look back at this connection in a very fond way. Okay, yeah, this is just so beautiful. We also got Eight of Cups. Okay, oh my gosh, yeah, like I feel like this person, yeah, for a lot of you guys, I'm sensing that you're in no contact or very little contact, and they're just feeling so disconnected, so withdrawn from this connection. Like, you know, look at all these cups. Like they don't want anyone else, okay? Like they just um are not feeling emotionally fulfilled with anyone else the way that you are, okay? Regardless of whether or not this person is seeing other people or dating other people. Like I'm seeing maybe they could be around other people that are interested in them. Maybe for some of you guys they are even dating people. Maybe you check their Instagram followers and Safari, if you know what I mean. And you see that they're following a lot of people, but it's just not the same as it was with you. In fact, if you even see them following a lot of people, I'm getting for a lot of you guys, when you were together, like maybe if you check their following or something like that, like you were the only person that they were following. Like they didn't follow that many people like while you guys were seeing each other, but maybe once this ended, it's like they've been dating around or something like that. Obviously this isn't going to resonate with all of you, and it's just like that's the thing, like, you know, they've had to date so many people because no one left a mark on them. No one left an impression on them the way that you did, okay? Wow, oh my gosh, yeah, this person feels so deeply for you, and they're just not feeling emotionally fulfilled in their life. And for a lot of you guys, I'm even seeing that they haven't dated anyone after you. Like maybe they talked to people or whatever, but they haven't really dated or even like slept with or did anything with anyone after you, okay? Like look at the way that they just have their back turned to all these cups, okay? Like in um regards to this card, these cups represent like different people, okay? Cups represent like emotions and relationships, and they've sort of just turned their backs to love because it's just not the same as it was with you. And maybe they even tried or whatever, maybe there were other people around them, but they're not fulfilled right now, you guys. They're feeling so withdrawn, they're feeling so disconnected from the world. It's crazy. Like, you just had this really like profound impact on them, and I do see that they saw a future with you, okay? They still even see a future with you. I even feel like they want to offer you stability, they want to offer you something committed, they want to offer you like something long term as well. And that's a really big thing for them. I don't feel like they feel this way about anyone. Like, it takes them a really important like person and a really important connection. Yeah, it takes them like a while, like I mentioned, to really like someone, to really fall for someone. And like, this was it for them. Like, I feel like you were it for them, okay? Like, they don't feel this way about just anyone or everyone. Wow. Okay, oh my gosh, yeah. Wow, we also got the King of Swords. Yeah, very interesting. I feel like this person could also be pretty like logical and rational. Like, they kind of at times think with their heart. Okay, like I'm seeing the King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Maybe someone in this connection was an air sign and an earth sign. Maybe you were the earth, they were the air sign, or something like that. That doesn't have to resonate. Okay, I always say don't worry too much about the signs. It's about the messages associated with the signs. But like, see, with this King of Swords, what I'm trying to say is that this person finds it really important to have control over their emotions. Okay, I do feel like this person has been hurt in the past, okay, and like maybe for a long time they stopped wearing their heart on their sleeve, like they used to do that, but now they sort of like, they kind of lost hope and faith and love until they met you. And they're just like, okay, maybe I could love again, maybe I could feel this deeply about someone else again. And like, I think for the longest time, like they just really were like, again, like thinking with their mind, like trying to have some sort of control over their heart, like, by like just being super rational, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's like they're just like, yeah, this isn't really worth it. Like, maybe they even played like games and stuff like that, like, maybe not with you, but like, I'm just seeing like this person became kind of cold. Okay, that's the biggest thing that I'm seeing. Or like, this person was really cold until they met you. Like, they had just lost hope and faith and love until they met you, and there's some sort of like imbalance between their heart and their mind, and they really thought with their mind, they really thought with their logical mind, their rational mind, like over their heart. Yeah. And the other thing that I'm seeing is that this person could even be into like work a lot. Like, I feel like this person cares a lot about status, or how they're viewed, how they are viewed. I feel like this person wants you to see them as like, if you're asking about a masculine, like someone who's really like strong and like stable within themselves, like they don't want you to see them as like some like weak bum or anything like that. Okay, like, especially whenever we get the King of Swords or King of like Wands, that's what I see. Like, this person doesn't really want you to see them as like a softie. Like, they could have acted that way at times, but like, they really care about how you view them, and I feel like they want to like maintain some sense of masculinity. If you are asking about a masculine person, maybe if you're asking about a feminine person, I also feel like maybe, yeah, they want you to see them as just someone who's really strong-willed. Maybe this person could even have like masculine characteristics or something like that. But yeah, this person just really like cares about how they're viewed in society as well. Okay, like, I feel like they feel things like, pretty deeply, or at least they felt that way for you. But like, the way that they come off, they could come off to be a little bit like colder, calculating. Maybe this person could be an air sign. Like, I'm not saying they have to come off like, or sorry, they could have like an air rising or something like that. Like, I'm not saying they come off to be like actually colder, calculating, but maybe like they just didn't express themselves in the way that they wanted to, or the way that they actually felt for you. Like, I feel like there's more that they wanted to like tell you, get off their chest. And I even feel like maybe this could be you. This could be reflective of your energy. Like, how many times have you really liked a person, even been down bad over a person, but you never really like told them out of fear of rejection, or like, yeah, just fear of like looking like a fool or something like that, right? Like, that's what I feel it was That's what I feel like what's going on with this person. I definitely do feel like they told you they liked you. I definitely also see that you know that they liked you, okay? Like, and they knew that you liked them. There's so much more that they had to like tell you about that. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh, so beautiful. Wow, we got the Judgment card. This is so amazing. This is literally the card about mental clarity. Okay, like your person has gained so much mental clarity about this connection and what you mean to them and the significance of this connection. I am seeing maybe for some of you guys they didn't see this at first, or like they were blinded to it, or maybe they didn't expect to fall this hard for you, because again, with the King of Swords, like for the longest time I feel like this person just like didn't really like anyone, okay, until they met you. Like they didn't feel anything for anyone the way that they feel for you. And when like they met you, they were just like, oh my gosh, like, like I remember feeling this way. I even feel like maybe you reminded them of their like first love, or they reminded you of your first love, or something like that. Like, maybe even for a lot of you guys, like you didn't really like anyone until you met this person. Like whatever I'm saying, I feel like maybe you guys are mirroring one another's energy as well. Maybe like some of the things that I'm saying about them are things that you could have also felt. But with this Judgment card, I just feel like they were, um, again, and the fact that this Judgment clarifies the King of Swords. Should I clarify? I should clarify. Just means that like they, for the longest time, yeah, they thought with their like mind, but like with their with this Judgment card, it's like they finally realized that, like, you know what, like I think I feel a lot deeper for this person than I let on. It's almost like their mind was playing games on themselves. It's like their mind was like tricking themselves. Like, you know how your mind plays tricks on you? Like sometimes, like seriously, like maybe this person was like traumatized by like the past, or like they had some sort of like emotional baggage, so their mind even kind of tricked them into thinking they didn't like you as much as they did. Like I don't know if that's like totally weird, or like maybe that's a little bit too deep, or maybe that doesn't even make sense for some of you guys, but like sometimes, like, humans in general, like we have defense mechanism, like that whole thing about like moms gaining super strength to like protect their children, like they like you know are able to like lift a whole car or something, or like defense mechanism, like trauma mechanism, things like that. Like I just feel like um this person likes you so much more than like they told you. Okay, their feelings for you go a lot deeper, and with this Judgment they're gaining mental clarity about that. And when I say mental clarity, I don't just mean like by their mind. Like it's like they're finally feeling with their heart. It's like it's like the signals from their brain are finally like going to their heart, if that makes sense. Okay, and I also just feel like this person is reminiscing about all the good times that you had together. Okay, the Judgment is one of the later major arcanas. Yeah, it's the 20th card, and there's 22 major arcana. So this is like in the um yeah, it's the second last major arcana. So no, the third last, because 20, 21, 22. Yeah, and this just means like okay, like yeah, they're looking back at the past. They're looking back at the journey. Like I don't know if it shows in this one necessarily, but like in other decks, I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck, by the way. These are the mini cards. I really love them. They're so portable and cute to carry. I just do tarot readings for my friends and stuff with this one, with this deck. But like in other tarot decks with the Judgment card, it shows like the other previous major arcanas. So that means like they're doing reflection, they're really thinking about this connection. And I just feel like they're thinking about you more than ever. And it's like whenever they do think about you, you stay on their mind for a really long time. Like when they see something, like let's say they look at your story or something like that, or even they think about you, or they get reminded of you in some way, maybe they dream about you, like you stay in their mind for like a long time. Okay, and I seriously do feel like there's some element of like stubbornness. Like this person is not over you, they're refusing to get over you. Like I feel like they're fixated on you with the fixed sign energy that we have here, and it's like their heart is still on you. Like seriously, they feel a little bit disconnected and withdrawn from their life, um, without you. Like they needed to meet you in this lifetime. I feel like they even feel like they fulfilled some sort of like journey. They fulfilled some sort of like spiritual, what do you call, quest, or some part of their spiritual quest by meeting you, because that's how significant this connection was. And like I just feel like you helped them in some way, or they even helped you in some way. I'm even seeing maybe for some of you guys, like, you could have also been stuck on someone in the past, and like this person, like, maybe you dated people to get over them or something, like you met this person and like you were completely over them, or they helped you see that, like, love does exist. It's like, maybe you were also kind of just, maybe you lost some hope and faith in love, but then you met this person and you're just like, oh my gosh, I remember this feeling and I haven't felt this feeling in a while. And I feel like they're also feeling that same way. I even feel like maybe a couple years ago or something like that, they could have gone through some kind of like breakup with like a really significant like lover that they had in the past, and like they dated people and they didn't really like any of the people that they dated, but then they met you and they're just like, oh my gosh, like I remember feeling this way. And like they think that you are either the love of their life or one of the most significant loves of their life. Okay, that is what I'm seeing for you, pal one. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, like I seriously felt like I got tears with this reading. Like this was so intense. Like I literally started feeling lightheaded and like, yeah, I just feel like this took a lot of energy, but in the best way possible. I also feel like this person spends a lot of energy, okay, mental expenditure thinking about you. Like that's how deep this connection is, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of oracle cards just to see what other messages we have here. This is from the Love Oracle Romance deck. Yeah. Ooh, we got engagement. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a really good possibility that this person does come back if you have been thinking about that. Maybe they even want to offer you something more. Okay, I just feel like this journey isn't over between the both of you. I feel like your person holds that hope that they can get back with you. Yeah, we got separation. So you have been in separation for a while. Maybe you might even have to go through a little bit more until like this person kind of gets something in order. Maybe you have to get something in order. Like I just feel like you are meant to reunite in this lifetime in some way. Okay, maybe for some of you guys it's almost telling you to date other people or something like that, or like you don't have to, but like I do feel like there has been some kind of separation, but it's not going to be there for a while. Okay, because I feel like emotionally, like this person is still into you. This person is so drawn to you and connected to you, and the separation is temporary is what I'm seeing, because they want to like really commit to you. Yeah, we also got passion. Okay, there's a lot of passion in this connection, so this isn't going to be like a forever kind of thing. That at least they don't want it, or sorry, the separation isn't going to be a forever kind of thing. Okay, at least they don't want it to be that way, because there's so much passion, there's so much emotion. Like this is just a very intense connection. I feel like this was one of the most like intense piles so far. Yeah, and we also got very soon. Okay, yeah, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, I feel like maybe when you met this person, you didn't even really know what you wanted in life or like in relationships. You're just like, yeah, let me just see like what happens. And same with this person, they're just like, yeah, let me just like casually date whatever. But then they're just like, oh my gosh, like I think I want more with this person. And I feel like they maybe for some of you guys, they even kind of like hinted at that or alluded at that. Like maybe for some of you guys, I'm seeing like they asked you like where do you want to be, what do you want to do in life, like, or like where do you plan to live in life, like for the future or something like that. Like I feel like with the separation, you guys could be like at a physical distance. Maybe this person does live in a different state, city, town, or different part of a state. Like with the world card, that sort of does represent like distance, but also means like distance being mitigated. Like you guys will come back together in some way or be in like physical proximity to one another. Okay, and I feel like it's gonna happen very soon too. Maybe during one of these seasons. I'm seeing Aquarius. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. That's like the order, because I am. This is a timeless reading, but like you can watch this whenever, and like these seasons will still be relevant. But I'm seeing something about those seasons. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that is what we got for you, pile 2. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this pile didn't resonate, you can, of course, go ahead and pick another pile. Just another reminder, I do offer video readings, so if you want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. So, yeah, I will end the reading right here for real. Thank you so much, pile 2. I love you all so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You all picked this beautiful crystal quartz. Like, I just love the way that it reflects the light. So, so beautiful. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what they're currently feeling about you right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards, see what's going on. While I do that, I just want to thank you all so much for being here. You know, in case you missed the intro, like, I'm making it a thing to express gratitude to all my followers. To all of you viewers, to all of you guys that watch my videos, seriously, thank you so much for being here. It means more to me than you know, okay? And yeah, if you do find value out of these readings, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, so maybe others can as well. Yeah, and also just another thing, take these with a grain of salt. You know, nothing is ever set in stone. You always have free will in your reality. I don't want you to think you are just like bound to one reading. You know, I've definitely gone to tarot readers that told me like pretty like scary things, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, you know, right? Like, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, like if something is just not resonating with you, you're just like, no, this doesn't even make sense. Like, you literally don't have to accept that. Okay, this is just a general reading, and no one knows you better than you do. And like, the whole point of this like spiel is that you have so much more control of your life than you know. Okay, you are powerful beings, you're a powerful creature. Like, creatures, like, just the fact that you even exist, okay, says a lot. Like, okay, I'm not gonna get like too philosophical here, but that's just something I do want to let you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what is going on with you and your person. Ooh, we got the hanging man. Okay, we're getting Pisces energy coming in here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. We also got the Eight of Cups. Very interesting. Okay, based on these two cards, I feel like the person on your mind, yes, they're kind of stuck with something. Okay, they're kind of feeling stuck in their life. There's some sort of like stagnant energy in this connection. I feel like you feel like things just haven't been moving. But like with this hanging man, this is a very spiritual card. Okay, it does have to do with Pisces, and Pisces like rules the 12th house of like the unknown, the unseen. So there's a lot happening in the 5D that you kind of don't see right now. Okay, there's a lot that's actually changing, and it's something that like will manifest in the 3D fast enough. So if you have been manifesting this person or relationship or love, spirit wants you to know that it will happen. Yeah, I feel like with this Eight of Cups, you know, this also represents like stagnant energy. This also represents feeling like withdrawn and disconnected, and you know, maybe just feeling like, oh my gosh, like, why aren't things moving, right? But they are. Okay, they're moving more than you know. And I feel like your person's kind of in the same boat as well. I feel like there's something that they also have to deal with, that they are dealing with in life, that I feel like might have to do with their emotions. Like, I'm not, we'll pick more cards to see what we get. But like, yeah, maybe this person could be kind of dealing with work or like material life things. But I also just feel like there's a lot that they kind of have to deal with on a spiritual, emotional, mental level, even. Um, Maybe there's like some past baggage or something that they need to get over, or like something to do with mental health. But yeah, I also do feel like career could be a good thing. Like, maybe they're not feeling emotionally fulfilled in the career, in the material world, something like that. Okay, so if they haven't reached out to you, I feel like it's not because they don't care, it's not because they don't like you. They do, they have feelings for you. Okay, with this Pisces energy, you know, Pisces, Cancer, like all these water signs, like they don't get over their exes, or like it's a hard time, it takes them a long time to get over them. And I feel like they're not over you. Okay, so in terms of what they're feeling about you, they still care. Okay, but it's like the thing is, they just really they're stuck with their own life. Like, I feel like they're kind of like victim to their own mentality. I feel like they also kind of are in this like self-sabotaging mode. Like, maybe um, they're just not as confident in their abilities or something like that. Like, maybe they could have appeared to be confident, but I just feel like this person's kind of insecure deep down. Yeah. Um, let's see what other messages we're getting from the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I also just feel like this person kind of isn't really in the mood or state of mind to even be in a relationship with anyone right now. Okay, like, even if they are with someone, like, I don't feel like it's really that like emotionally fulfilling for them. Like, no offense or anything, you know, I know it's like unfair to maybe the person that they're with, if they are with someone. For a lot of you guys, I'm seeing they're not really with anyone right now. They're kind of just focusing on themselves, because with the cups, you know, cups represent like people, emotions, things like that. And look at the way that, you know, this figure's back is literally turned to cups, and it's like facing the moon, and the moon reflects light off of the sun, so that has to do with like reflective energy. This person is doing self-reflection, introspection. Yeah, so that's something that I am really seeing. You know, that they're kind of just focused on themselves. I feel like they felt like they were like drowning in life in some way, shape, or form, or like they're just not really where they wanted to be. And yeah, they've retreated to work on that. Okay, let's see what else we're getting. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, like this has to do with like Saturn and Pisces as well. Okay, so I am getting a lot of Pisces energy coming in, Saturn as well, maybe Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house. Um, yeah, like I said, this person kind of feels like they don't have too much structure in their life. Okay, and like it's funny because like Pisces is kind of like a free willed kind of sign. They're like kind of all over the place. Like Saturn is a very structured sign. It literally rules like discipline and boundaries. And like maybe this person, again, like I mentioned, could like self-sabotage at times, right? Yeah, maybe this person wasn't really like ready for this connection, but they met you and they're just like, wait, oh my gosh, like I feel like I might have met this person a little bit too soon, or like maybe I was supposed to meet this person later on when I have my life more together in order. So they are like holding out hope that there's still a future with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's the most ideal thing. Like obviously, you know, you should be with someone that like isn't gonna like, you know, put you on like a wait list, or like, you know, come back to you in the future or anything like that. But like and you know, there's like leeway for every situation, right? So I feel like it's a good thing that this person did that, like because they need to gain, like I just feel like they lack discipline, like, and if that's not something that they can gain for themselves, like how are they going to be in the connection? How would they be if you decide to have like kids, or like, you know, take this connection to the next level? So I feel like this sort of self reflection and introspection that they're doing is the best thing that can happen for this connection, should this be something that you still want in the future. Okay, I feel like your person emotionally has not given up on you. Okay, they're still clinging to this connection, and I feel like whatever it is that they are trying to get out of it. Okay, like with this hanging man, it's a good thing, because like a lot of the times, like, you know, maybe in other tarot decks, yeah, like there's the crown chakra is shining on this person's head, so it's like they're doing a deep dive into their situation. They're doing a lot of introspection and reflection of their situation so they can get out of it. Like I feel like this is a good card. I feel like this is a transformational card, especially in like, you know, the upright position. Like they're kind of getting out of these chains, and I feel like these chains is kind of like their own mentality, their own like, you know, lack of structure, discipline. Like it's interesting, there's so much about like, you know, Saturn and Pisces energy here. Okay, like I even feel like with these chains, for whatever reason, it reminded me of like, you know, the chains of society, like societal expectations or something like that. Like I feel like your person has a lot that they need to do to kind of like, you know, even be deemed in society. Like maybe they could be in a job where there's a lot of like pressure or something like that, or they're in a community where they really have to perform well. Maybe that could even be you, but something to do with like the chains of society. And um for whatever reason, I even thought of like the corporate world, like, you know, how if you're tied down to like a 9 to 5 job, and like you don't have like you know, too much freedom or something. Like I just feel like this person, like there's this like weird like juxtaposition. Not weird, why did I say weird? There's this juxtaposition of like, you know, Saturn and Pisces. Those two are like kind of very different signs, and they feel stuck but free at the same time. Or like maybe they were really free spirited. Okay, there's a couple of different like interpretations. They were really free spirited and they were really free willed or something like that, but like now it's hitting them that they need to have more structure in their life. Like you can't just like be this way forever. Like you need to do some sort of like self work, self healing, self development. That's what I feel is going on. Or the other interpretation is that like they're just feeling kind of tied down by something that's going on in their life, and they're not feeling very emotionally fulfilled. So they kind of put this connection on a back burner, but not emotionally, okay? I don't want you to think that they don't care about you, because they do. In fact, like they kind of just really don't want anyone right now. Like it's not really the most ideal time for them to be in a relationship. But I mean, we'll pick some cards to see if that changes. Like, this is just the beginning 2 cards. But yeah, I just feel like this person needs more discipline in their life. I'm even getting like first decan Pisces energy here. Maybe someone's birthday could be February 19th to 28th, or like, when the sun being between 0 and 10 degrees for those of you that are like into advanced astrology. Yeah. Okay, I'm also seeing the Page of Wands. Okay, this is a good kind of like transformational card. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these 2 cards kind of represented like stagnant energy, but with the Page of Wands, this represents like action, things actually happening. And this is really good because like this is like the personification of fire. Okay, like there's this like guide that I really like. It's called Tarot and Astrology, and like that's what it even described it as. Like with this Page of Wands, we're getting like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Someone could have that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and fire signs are known to like take action. They're also known to be like impulsive at times, but like just like go getters. Like they go forth with their um like intentions. Okay, they don't just like talk the talk but walk the walk. I've been saying that in my readings a lot. I feel like I need to come up with another phrase, but this is a really good thing because they're sort of like getting out of this like Saturn and Pisces energy, and maybe like having like Saturn in like a fire sign, or like not Saturn, but like um like they're doing something about it. They're doing something about this like sort of stagnant energy that's been going on, and that's the best thing ever. That means like there's some sort of progression. Okay, I even feel like they see you as like motivation to do that. I feel like you're very motivational. Maybe some of you guys could also be fire signs or have some fire in your chart. Maybe even dominant in your chart, or have that in your big 3, or even like 7th house. But I feel like you guys are really passionate about whatever you do, or like they see you as someone who's really ambitious, someone who's a go-getter, and they really like that. I feel like that energy sort of like um came off on them too. Like I just feel like you impacted them in a really good way. You were really motivational. They saw what you were doing for your life. They saw like how you kind of just don't give up. You go after your goals. You're really ambitious. Yeah. Yeah, and I just feel like this person will always have a flame for you, okay? Like there's a lot of passion in this connection, okay? No one holds a candle to you. Like I'm just seeing all these like fiery, saying all these like fiery words, like yeah, having a flame, passion, like you are one of a kind. You're so unique. Yeah. And the Page of Wands is even like, kind of a message from the universe that like you've either met your soulmate or are about to meet your soulmate. So like this could potentially be a soulmate connection. Yeah. Um and I also just feel like, yeah, this is someone who's really enthusiastic. Like, and like they were really enthusiastic about seeing you. I feel like seeing you would literally be the highlight of their life. Okay, like, they just really they looked forward to all the interactions that you would have with one another. Like, I even feel like they think about like the times that you spend. Like, how sometimes you think about the really good memories and they just stay in your mind. I feel like they think about that, and I especially feel like they think about the passionate times, if you know what I mean, the freaky times. Yeah, so, oh my gosh, like, this person has feelings for you for sure, and they just cannot get you off their mind. And I even feel like, they want to be like qualified enough to be in your life, so they're taking action to actually like, do something about that. And that's a good thing, because sometimes like in some readings you get like, oh yeah, this person, um they want to just like they like you, they care and things like that, but like they're not necessarily doing anything about it because maybe they don't even like they're just kind of, yeah, like they just stay stuck in this hangman energy forever because they don't know what to do, or they lack discipline, or like they just have like no motivation or whatever, like you know what I mean. Like, but like I feel like for you guys, like they have such deep feelings for you that you are their motivation to do something. That's a really big thing, the fact that you got someone to like at least, you know, kind of incite change in themselves is a really big deal. Like, okay, like that's a really big thing. You guys just have something in you. Like, you know, it's not even like you had to try. Like, this person really loved who you were for yourself. They loved, I'm even seeing all the quirks. I feel like maybe some of you guys could be quirky, or like, you know, just all the cute moments that you had. And it's like, you just had to be yourself. And that's what this person really liked about you. Okay, this person really wanted to see how great you were. And, I just feel like, you know, this, it's not been the same. Okay, like for a lot of you guys, if you're in separation or like no contact or very little contact, it's just like they have not met anyone like you. And it's like, I even feel like a part of them doesn't want to. Like, they're just like, no, like I don't want to get over this. Like, you know, I like thinking about this person. I feel like maybe some of you guys could also be in that state of mind. Like, you just really like being in love with them too, or like liking them, or like you just like liking them specifically. I'm not like, that's different than just like liking someone to like someone, because sometimes it's like, you know, like with Libra and Pisces energy, it's like these signs, they just love being in love, but it's like maybe they're more in love with the idea of love than they are actually in love with the person. Like, I'm not seeing that for this. I'm seeing that like they like liking you. Okay, like you specifically, you being the key word here. Okay, wow, like not just anyone. So that's a big thing. Ooh, we got the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of eight energy. Okay, with the eight, you know, if you turn this sideways, that does have to do with infinity, right? So I feel like this person will always have feelings for you. You know, like this love probably traverses like dimensions, like different lives and stuff. Maybe you could have known this person in a past life, or you're meant to meet each other in, like, you know, every lifetime. Okay, like this person's always gonna like you no matter what. Okay, this person's always gonna have feelings about you. Yeah, this Eight of Pentacles is really great because this person sees stability with you. Okay, they want something stable, they want something committed, and like they really want to grow with you. This is amazing. This is like a step up from like the Seven of Pentacles. You know, it's like they just want to build and grow with you. I feel like they're serious about you. Like, just look at this beautiful progression. It's like, yeah, they're stuck. Yeah, they're feeling a little bit stagnant, but they're actually going to take action and do something about it with this Page of Wands. I even feel like they want to give you a message, okay? They want to tell you about like how life hasn't been the same since you. It hasn't been the same without you. No one, like, you know, compares to you, okay? Like, whether they're with someone or not, like, I mean, they still have a thing for you. They still have feelings for you. Yeah. And, you know, the Eight of Pentacles, they just, like, they don't want to give up on this. Okay. I'm getting like sort of like stubborn energy, like this earth sign stubborn energy here. And, yeah, like, okay, we're getting Virgo energy here too. Like, they just want to build and grow with you. Like, trust me. Like, they're pretty, like, dedicated to this connection. Okay. And, this also has to do with like refining one's character. Like, we're getting Virgo energy from this card. This represents like Sun in Virgo. Maybe someone could have that, or just have Virgo in their chart somewhere. Their big three and Venus, their seventh house. Yeah, but like this person really cares about how you view them. Okay, like this person is a perfectionist. I feel like they don't like just mind my language, but like half-assing things. Okay, like they want to do things for the long. Like, sorry, they want to do things right. Okay, so maybe if this person in the beginning, like maybe if you guys were dating each other or whatever, like it was just a fling, or it was something. Like, I feel like it wasn't though. Okay, like even if this was just a casual relationship, maybe you didn't have labels, whatever. I feel like this person treated it like a relationship. I feel like they sort of gave you that boyfriend or girlfriend treatment, or they wanted that out of you. I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you were even their therapist. Like, you know, they came to you with problems. They did talk to you about their emotions and things that were going on. Okay, for some of you guys, I do see that you were in like a stable, like, you know, unlabeled relationship. But I see like no matter where you were, I feel like this person wants to take things to the next level. Okay, and I just feel like this person is doing a lot in terms of self improvement. I also do feel like career could be a big thing. Yeah, I sort of predicted that in the beginning, even, you know, before we got this card. But you know, this does have to do with the sixth house of like service to others, work, career, and even health. I feel like maybe this person could have even had like health troubles or something like that. Like, yeah, like I knew a person that like kind of interesting, because like there was this guy that I dated, like, you know, he kind of had to take a step back because he had like back problems, which like at first sounded like kind of weird, like, oh, maybe is he just saying that, and maybe he just doesn't want to be in this or whatever, but like it turned out it actually did. Like I'm seeing something to do with like health. Like I feel like this person had to focus on their health in some way, shape, or form. Like so if they did tell you that, like I feel like they were being truthful. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of honesty in this connection. Okay, like if they told you like some of those cliche lines like, oh, you mean so much to me, or like, you know, you deserve better, like I feel like they did mean that. And I feel like for whatever reason they told you that they needed to focus on themselves, like they weren't just messing around. Okay, I do feel like this person really cares about being like a good partner. Okay, even the perfect partner. I even feel like they're really hard on themselves too. Okay, like again, they're perfectionists and they really care about like being successful, achieving something in life. Okay, like I'm seeing maybe someone's birthday could like we're getting first decan Virgo vibes as well, maybe August 23rd to September 1st, where the sun is between 0 and 10 degrees. But again, when I say these signs, like don't worry too much. It always has to do with like the messages associated with the signs rather than the actual signs themselves. Okay, so yeah, let's see what the last card is. Ooh, we got the King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this person wants you, pile three. This person wants something stable with you. This person wants a future with you. They want something committed with you. I even feel like out of all the piles, like this person's really serious about getting together with you and like actually like, you know, having their feelings materialize in 3D. Like, you know, like I said in the beginning, not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. Okay. And that's a really big thing. Like that's a like, you know, like they don't want to let you go. Like they're just like, no, this connection is too important to me. I have to do something. I have to offer this person something committed. Otherwise, they'll leave my life forever. Otherwise, I'll lose them forever. And that's not something that this person wants. Okay, like they are. I'm really seeing that there's an element of stubbornness here with all this like earth sign energy and like seriously, like you don't. No one fulfills them the way that you do. Okay, and like that's a really big thing because I also feel like this is the kind of person who doesn't just give their heart to anyone. Okay, they don't just like, you know, maybe if they did date around or whatever, like they only feel a certain way for few people and you were one of them. Okay, and that's a big deal. And I feel like you're that kind of person too. Like you don't just give your heart to anyone and everyone. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be the kind of person where you think you just end up really liking everyone that you're with, and maybe you even do, but there are only a couple of people that really had your heart, that really captured your heart. You know exactly who these people are. I'm even seeing that some people popped up into your mind when I said that. But yeah, you know, I'm getting like Taurus energy here. So someone could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, or you know, this could just represent Taurus energy, which is all about stubbornness and like, you know, wanting to also build and grow. Like, you know, Taurus, there's good and bad aspects, but it's like I also feel like, you know, this person just really fixated on this connection. This has to do with the second house of material wealth and finances and assets. Like seriously, like this person wants to get serious with you. Like I'm even seeing like maybe for some of you guys, like marriage could be on the horizon. Like they want to combine your assets, you know, create like a joint account or something like that, you know. But they want something serious with you. Okay, they're getting ready to be like a steady, reliable person. This is someone who is, you know, they could have lacked again like stability or groundedness, that whole thing that I was saying about the juxtaposition between like freedom and like, you know, like whatever, lacking stability and what, you know, just like, yeah, being a little bit like too free willed or like, you know, just not having some sort of structure in their life. I feel like with this progression, they did the complete 180 and like now they are ready, now they are steady, stable, reliant. Okay, this person is going to work hard for this connection. I feel like this person's really going to like work for this. They're really going to show you, you know, they're gonna show you that like they're into you and they want this. They're not just gonna sweet talk you. They're gonna like, you know, maybe even like I'm seeing something to do with like gift giving. Maybe someone's love language is that, or like they're gonna put in the work. Okay, put in the time, energy, and effort, and you know, I feel like this person's gained a lot of practicality. I feel like maybe a lot of you guys are, you know, pretty practical. Um, and like they're just like, wow, like, you know, I need to be a little bit more like this person. And, you know, with you guys, like I feel like you have a good like balance between being practical and then also going after things that you really like. And basically this person just really liked everything that and still does like everything that you stand for, everything that you are. And you know, like I'm also seeing that this person might want to take things slow. Like I'm not necessarily saying it'll feel slow. Like maybe it does feel slow now. Like again, I feel like both of you, feel like this has been a little bit stagnant or it's not moving along. But trust me, it's moving along in the 5D more than you know it. Okay, there's a lot of spiritual transformation happening in this connection, like I said in the beginning of this reading. But it's like your person really cares about building with you. They really care about offering you stability. They want to lay a strong foundation for this connection. I even feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you met and it's like this person didn't really know what they wanted, but then they met you and they're just like, oh my gosh, wait, I can see something like an actual future with this person, and maybe they weren't just ready at the time. So I feel like, you know, they are ready or they're getting ready, and like they're ready to like actually act on their feelings and things like that. So yeah. um I'm seeing like something to do with the third decan of Aries and the first and second decans of Taurus. um yeah, this has to just do with the second house of, like, you know, like I mentioned, material wealth, assets, belongings. I feel like it is really important that it is important to this person that they are steady and stable within themselves before they can offer you something. Okay, like I feel like maybe like if you were, you know, before this no contact situation, for those of you guys that are in no contact or very little contact, they didn't feel that stable or steady within themselves, and like they just what do you call it was kind of a slap in their face, because they met you and they're just like, oh my gosh, this could be wifey, okay, or this could be husband, like heavy material. And oh my gosh, and they're just like, yeah, nah, I need to get my life in order. And I feel like you're the one that propelled that. Okay, I feel like this was just like maybe the right person, wrong time, but it's like it's still gonna happen. There's a really good chance that this will happen in the future, because I feel like this person wants to make this work. Okay, like I feel like it's not like over yet. Okay, there's a lot that still needs to happen, but maybe in the past it's like, yeah, they were with, maybe it was like the right time for them to date in the past, but like they met you and they're just like, no, I need some sort of change in their life, and they actually want to thank you for that. You propelled some kind of change for the better, and if it wasn't for you, they probably would just stay stuck in their like kind of, you know, maybe not so fulfilling life, or, you know, I said something about them not feeling fulfilled at a job, or like they kind of needed to focus on their mental health, their health in some way, whatever it is that they were dealing with, emotional baggage, things like that. So yeah, they really are thankful to you. They really are grateful for you. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Love Romance Oracle deck just to see what other messages we have here. Ooh, we got you deserve love. Okay, yeah, you are lovable. Okay, so don't forget that, pal 3. You are so lovable. You know, your person loves you. They have feelings for you and they want you to know this as well. Like something that I'm seeing is that like if this person broke up with you, it wasn't because they didn't care, it wasn't because they didn't love you. Like it was literally because they had to like focus on themselves. And so that's what I'm saying. If this person told you something like that, like they weren't lying, they weren't like being deceitful or anything like that. They really did have to just focus on themselves. I feel like this person does have good intentions. Yeah. We also got forgiving and learning. Yeah, I feel like there is some forgiveness required on both parts. Like maybe your part, maybe you felt like kind of just ended abruptly, or like this person did something to you, you know, that just wasn't fair. And this isn't something you already don't know about, but it's like, again, it wasn't really intentional. Okay, like this person doesn't want to be the source of like your pain. I'm not saying that this person ever wanted to like, you know, purposely hurt you. Again, I just see that there was some sort of past baggage that they needed to deal with. Maybe they sort of had like, you know, iffy relationships in the past, and you know, like they just kind of carried that around with them, and that maybe made them act a certain way or something like that. Like maybe it was just, yeah, I just feel like this was kind of like a wrong timing kind of situation, but they're waiting on the right time. Like that's the good news, okay? So yeah, I feel like Spirit is telling you to kind of just release the past and, you know, live in the present moment, and even like think about the future, okay? Like the more you focus on the past, the more you're gonna get that past. I even feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you feel like you've been stuck in this pattern, like maybe you've been attracting the same kind of people in like different, you know, forms, like, you know, same story but different characters, and that's because there's some sort of healing that you might also need. Like maybe you have to realize like why you attract these kind of people, or like why, you know, this pattern goes on. And I feel like maybe this person showed you that, okay? And I feel like you have the complete power to change this relationship or be with another person. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can literally manifest this person to be like, you know, the best version of themselves, okay? And like I don't even feel like you have to do much. I feel like this person, like, you know, is so taken aback by your beautiful energy that that's something that they want to do for themselves. But something that I am also seeing is that like there kind of has to be a shift in the way that you think, the way that you believe in things, and the way that you even view yourself for there to be like a shift in this connection. I'm almost even getting like this could be a twin flame connection, just based on like, the intense like passion and like, just the amount of learning that was in this connection. Like with twin flames, like, you're two halves of the same soul, and it's like when one twin like spiritually advances, when they have some sort of like energetic or spiritual glow up, the other twin does that as well. So I feel like if you really want this person back, and I do feel like they really like you, like the only reason you're not together is because like there has to be some sort of shift between the both of you and both of your mentalities. Okay, I'm not saying like you should bear the burden of doing that, but like, the universe wants you to know that you are lovable, and like, there's so much about you that can be traced about the way that you think, the way that you view things. And I'm not trying to like victim blame or anything. Like, it's this is like the law of assumption. I feel like the law of assumption is even more like valid than the law of attraction. With the law of assumption is like what you assume is what's gonna happen. So like whatever you want to happen in this connection, like you have to kind of like get rid of the past or revise the past. Of course, deal with it too. I'm not saying engage in toxic positivity, but like if you do have a history of like, maybe attracting non-committal lovers or something like that, like all you have to do is think, nope, I've always attracted like really great lovers. I've always attracted men or women that committed to me, and like watch the change that will happen in this connection. I feel like this person really wants to come back, but again, there's that shift that has to happen, that sort of transformation that might even need to happen within yourself for this person to come back. And it's like, don't do it for them, okay? I'm not saying do it for this connection, because they already like you, they already do care about you. But it's like, do it for yourself, because you deserve the absolute like best love life, okay? You are worthy of being treated like a queen or king, okay? You deserve that sort of treatment. And I feel like this person just wants to come to you, but whatever you want is literally waiting on the other side of your manifestations, okay? Like, I know I got pretty deep with that whole manifestation thing. I've been following Sammy Ingram, I'm like literally, I don't know, like, she doesn't know me personally, but oh my gosh, her YouTube channel has helped so much. So if you're into manifesting and like it just hasn't clicked yet, or you still haven't been seeing results, you might be like on the wrong manifestation channels. Or I'm not trying to condemn anyone else's channel, but I learned so much from her channel. Like, please go check her out. Like, it's helped me so much. I tell this to a lot of my clients. Again, I'm not affiliated with her, but it's just like genuine advice. Like, I'm literally advertising another person's YouTube channel, okay? So I mean, like, trust me, like, I'm pretty genuine with this. And again, like, speaking of being genuine, your person genuinely does care about you. They do like you, and if they caused you any sort of pain, they never meant to do that, okay? It was just their own baggage, whatever was going on with them. But it's like, you are loved, okay? Like, seriously, by this person and so many other people. So don't give up on love. Love does exist. You do deserve the best. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. If this reading didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. Or I also do offer personalized readings. So if you want some personal questions answered, be sure to check out the link in the description box below and the comment where I posted the timestamps to sign up for that. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful amethyst. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what your person is currently thinking about you or feeling. Okay, what is your person's current feelings towards you as you watch this reading? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards. And while I do so, in case you missed the intro, I do just want to thank you all so much for being here. You are such beautiful souls. Your presence just means so much to me in this world. It just, I just like giving positive messages and expressing gratitude. And yeah, if you do gain some sort of value out of these readings, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so maybe others can as well. But even you just watching this means so much to me, okay? More than you ever know. Even if I help just one person, I always say that, like, I'll be happy. So if you are getting something out of it, yeah, please be sure to like comment, just so I know that, like, people are actually watching this, people are actually being impacted. Yeah, so okay, let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I just got a notification from PayPal, and like, someone just paid me so much more than like I actually charged. Okay, this is like actually crazy. I feel like a lot. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Like, there was literally a ping. Oh my gosh, I feel like your person wants to communicate with you without even picking the cards. Watch us get a lot of communication cards. Okay, pile 4. Let's see. I'm so excited for this reading. I'm so hyped. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, that's a really good start. Okay, we're getting Aries energy here. Sorry, I'm a little bit hyped up. Like, I'm really excited to do this reading. Like, I'm just like, this is my passion. This is what I love doing, and like I hope it shows in my readings. But holy shit, like I'm just so excited. Okay, with the Emperor card, your person, first of all, they have a lot of passion for you. This is associated with Aries, so maybe someone could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. Um, but your person really cares about how they're viewed in society. I am seeing that because Aries also has to do with the first house of which is the ascendant, your rising sign, right? And your rising sign is how you appear to others. So, in case you don't know your rising, this is a very interesting part of your astrology. If you only know your sun sign, like I guarantee you, knowing your entire birth chart will help you in so many ways. All you have to do is Google birth chart calculator, input your birth time and birthplace, and yeah, okay. You'll find out your rising sign, and from there you'll get your entire chart, and your rising sign is actually who you appear to be. So maybe some of you guys don't resonate with your sun sign. Your rising sign could be like, maybe it'll make more sense with the rising sign. Okay, I feel like your entire birth chart like ties together beautifully. So if you act a little bit different than your sun sign, that could be because, you know, of your rising sign, whatever that is. Okay, so yeah, anyways, okay, so many messages with this Emperor. That whole spiel that I just gave about rising sign and sun sign. I feel like your person has so much more that they want to open up to you about. I feel like they acted a certain way with you because they wanted you to view them as, like, you know, someone who has it all together, someone who's, like, you know, doing really well in life. Like, I feel like this person put up a front. Okay, I feel like this person really um like, not that they were deceptive necessarily, but like this person wanted you and still wants you to see them as kind of like a strong figure. I am sort of getting like alpha male, alpha female vibes or something like that. Maybe they are that. Maybe they are really popular or well known, or maybe they're kind of loud or outgoing or something like that. Or maybe they want you to think that they are. Maybe I'm seeing something about control. Like I feel like this person maybe wanted control in some way, shape, or form. This could just mean like mental control, like emotional control. Maybe this person kind of was even controlling, maybe for some of you guys. Or like they didn't want to relinquish control. Okay, that's also something that I'm seeing. And with this Aries energy here, you know, they are a fire sign, and fire signs are all about taking action, taking that leap of faith. So I really do feel like your person's going to take a leap of faith. Okay, like even if these other cards, like, you know, I have no idea what they are. I literally shuffled them in front of you. I really do feel like this person wants to reach out. They definitely are in that state of mind. And there's a really good chance that, oh my God, do you hear that? Like, I just got another ping. Like, and I have not gotten that in the last two piles that I did. And it's like, it's literally been an hour since I got like a message notification. Like, seriously, okay, two in this reading. Let's see if we got more. I don't know if you guys can hear that. If you didn't, trust me, it happened. But yeah, I feel like your person can't stay away from you for too long. Okay, this connection was really impactful to them. It was really important to them. Yeah. Um, you know, the Emperor is a major arcana card, and major arcanas really have like a major message, right? Like really strong messages. This is like the third one. Wow. Okay, I'm getting like a lot of notifications here. Okay. Okay, let's see what else is going on with you. Sorry, I got so distracted from the notifications. I feel like, okay, that's even the thing here. Like, your person could have been distracted by other things. Like I'm seeing something about work, okay? Like the emperor, like think of an actual emperor, like, you know, they're busy ruling their kingdom, right? So I do feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, work could have played a role in this relationship. Maybe someone even had to retreat to kind of focus on their material life. Or I'm just seeing something about like developing themselves a little bit more, being seen as more in their community. Like I'm seeing someone in this connection could be like a leader, or like the leader type, or like they just had a lot to do, a lot of responsibilities on their plate. Or maybe you do. I even see like, you know, this person's really inspired by you. Okay, maybe you guys could have this like dynamic, like Aries or fire sign energy in you, and like they see you as like a really good counterpart. Maybe they also see you as like the emperor, empress. Like if we get the empress here, I swear to God, like I will be blown away. Like I will like literally, you know, Like, now I'd be so excited. But if not, I mean, I'm still pretty excited. Like, that's the thing. Like, even before this reading, I was so excited. And, this was literally the first card we picked. But, it's associated with Aries. And Aries is all about like excitement and things like that. And again, no one has to be an Aries. I always say that it has to do with the messages associated with the card more than anything. But I was like, oh, really excited to do this reading. And, like, it's just, it's literally like, I think almost 3 a.m. Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. when I'm doing this reading. So yeah, maybe 3 could be relevant too. Okay, maybe something could be happening in 3 weeks, or 3 could be an angel number. Like, okay, I'm looking at the time right now. It's 3:13, so maybe 313 could be an angel number. Maybe you could look that up and see what it means. Let me know in the comments below. Um, yeah, but I just feel like there's a lot of, this is associated with Mars, which is associated with passion. So this was a really passionate connection for them. Okay, like they really like they were blown away by this connection and just like how much they felt. Okay, like they found you to be really fun, energetic, outgoing, and they were really enthusiastic about this connection. They were really, and they still are really passionate about this connection and you. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely do think that they think about the freaky times. I definitely do think they think about like the intimate times, and you guys did have like passionate moments, if you know what I mean. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. I literally spent like 6 minutes talking about this card. Yeah, I'm seeing something to do with 369. Like, I know that's like Nikola Tesla is like, numbers that like unlock the secrets to the universe. Yeah. Oh my gosh, wow, we got the King of Cups. This is so beautiful. Yeah, so okay, there's a lot of passion, yes, but there's also a lot of feelings and emotion. Okay, this person feels really deeply for you. I am seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone could have that in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house. But with this King of Cups, this is someone who is loyal, kind, caring, committed. So I feel like, even if you're okay, if you're in separation or very little contact, this person is still emotionally loyal to you. Okay, I'm sorry, I was talking so fast because of this Emperor energy. Like, that's what like these fire cards do to you guys. Okay, it makes you all excited. I feel like you got them super excited. Okay, you got a lot of like light, passion, and energy into their, like, you were very energetic, or like they felt really energetic or hyped around you. I even feel like maybe they wanted to like impress you in some way. Like, something just happens to them when you're around. Okay, like they just feel a certain way. Like, you make them feel a certain way. Okay, like you have that power, you have that impact on them. Not just them, but probably a lot of like the lovers that you've been with in the past. Okay, and they have not forgotten this connection. They have not forgotten the way that they felt, the way that you made them feel. I feel like you made them feel really special, and even vice versa. Just, you are a really special person in their life. I feel like they'll always have a special place in their heart for you. They'll also carry a flame for you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm getting super hyped up for you, Pal 4. This is amazing. Um, what else are we getting with this King of Cups card? Cups just have to do with feelings, emotions, relationships. So I really do feel like, they want this to happen. Okay, like they want to take action on this because they feel so deeply for you. And this connection had everything. I feel like this was a very intense connection. I even feel like for a lot of you guys with Pal 4, maybe you had like really high highs, but also really low lows, like, those kinds of relationships where it's just like, wow, there's super passionate, super intense, but like, some, maybe there was a lot of even like fighting and conflict with this Mars energy. Mars kind of is known to be the god of war. But I am seeing that, like, we always made up after a fight, and it's like, for a lot of you guys, it was like you couldn't stay mad at the other person for too long. Like, even if you did fight, you always made up. And like this person always wanted to make up. They did not want to leave things off on a bad note. I even feel like, for a lot of you guys, this person didn't want to go to bed without like having some sort of reconciliation, or like, what am I saying? Like, reconciling your differences, right? And I'm just seeing a lot about reconciliation. I feel like this person does want to, like, reconvene, reunite with you if you are in separation. Yeah. I'm even getting like Scorpio energy with the King of Cups. Like, this does have to do with the water signs, but yeah, maybe someone could be a Scorpio. I also feel like, yeah, this person feels just so deeply for you, and this is someone who craves deep connection, and that's what they had in this relationship. This was a really deep relationship. I feel like both of you don't really like superficial relationships. You don't do that. It's not something that, fulfills you. So I feel like maybe in the past this person could have dated around or whatever, but then they met you and they're just like, oh my gosh, the depth of this connection was like unreal. They're just like, what? Like, that's like, I have not felt this way in a while or ever. I even feel like for a lot of you guys, I think I even said this in Pal 2. So maybe if you're interested in that, I'm sort of getting like similar vibes. You can check out Pal 2 as well. But with this King of Cups and this like Emperor, like I feel like maybe you could be the love of their life. Either like one of the grand loves of their life or like the love of their life. Like this is a very significant connection for them. This was super important to them. And this is just so emotionally fulfilling. This was so emotionally satisfying. Like I feel like they didn't even know they craved what they did until they met you. And now that they met you, it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't go back. Like, you know how when you discover like a certain food or a certain TV show that you really like or a certain song, just like, how did I live without knowing the song? Like, how did I live X years on this planet without like hearing this? I'm so glad I got to like experience this in my lifetime. That is literally what this person is feeling about you, okay? You were something that they didn't even know they needed. You were something that they didn't even know they craved, which is so deep. Like I'm so taken aback by the depth of this reading. Like this is crazy. Like the energy, like it's going crazy. Like I seriously, Pal 2, Pal 4, oh my gosh, like seriously, this person feels so deeply for you. I cannot stress that enough. I feel like I've said crave and depth at least like 5 times now. Someone's keeping count, let me know. But yeah, I also do feel like though this person, on the other side, if they get hurt, like if they get like they feel some sort of betrayal, like they'll never recover from it. Okay, so like I feel like this person is just a very intense person. Like maybe in the past it's just like, yeah, they could have been with people, maybe they even do hold grudges, but it's not the same as it was with you. Okay, like this was just something so deep, so like unrivaled. Okay, like I think you set the precedence. Is that the word? Precedence? Like you know how a case sets like a precedence. Yeah, please let me know if I'm wrong. Like it's like literally in the middle of the night, but like, yeah, for like love, like this is like a once in a lifetime kind of thing, pal. For like this is intense. Like I'm like literally feeling the energy, and that's saying something because I have a lot of like earth and air placements, but like I'm not saying we don't feel things, but like trust me, like this is a very intense reading. Like it's just I can like actually feel like the collective energy. Okay, like that's a lot, but it's good. Like I'm glad that there's a lot of passion. I'm glad that this person feels a certain way about like you, feels a certain way about you. Like you made them feel something that they didn't even know they could feel. Like do you know how like big that is? Like do you know how important that is? Like do you know how important you are to this person? And I feel like you just kind of have that impact on everyone. You are one of a kind. You are so unique. You are the furthest thing from basic. Like, I don't know how to say that word, but choigy. I think that's like a new thing. Cheugy. Maybe yeah, you could be into Starbucks and things that are deemed basic, but like, trust me, that you were so different and like you were so unique. Like you're one of a kind, and I just feel like yeah, both of you could be like pretty good at socializing, good socialites. Like even if you're introverted, I feel like you get along with people, but it's like the way that you like connected with one another was like so different than anything that they experience. Like they have not connected with anyone the way they have connected with you. Okay, and like they're forever gonna remember this connection. Like 50 years from now, like it's similar. Like I said, it's similar to Pal too, but like 50 years from now, they're still gonna be thinking about you. They're still gonna be thinking about this connection. Maybe it's because you will be together 50 years from now, or if not, that's only something that you can do, or time will tell. They'll still be thinking about this connection. They'll be like, wow, this set the precedence for my love life. This showed me something. Like you showed this person how to feel, okay? And yeah, maybe they had crushes, maybe they dated people in the past, but the emotional intensity in this connection is again unrivaled. Like seriously, it's it's so new for them. Okay, I'm even getting like this person could even be kind of obsessive, or someone's being obsessive. Um, like they're not gonna get over you. Like I'm seriously getting like Scorpio energy and Aries energy. Like these are some of the most like intense signs. Yeah, I'm even gonna go ahead and roll the astral dice just to see what other like messages we have here. But yeah, like seriously, wow, this was like the fifth or sixth notification I got. I don't know if you heard that, but like I'm getting so many emails during this time. Like it's intense. I really feel like this person wants to reach out to you. Wow, we got the Two of Wands. Okay, so this Two of Wands does have to do with like reaching out energy. Like I really do feel like this person is thinking about what things would be like if you were together. Okay, this person is really contemplating life with you, a future with you. Okay, and this Two of Wands, let me look at the picture. Yeah, maybe some of you guys could be at like a physical distance. Maybe they live in another city, state, town, or another part of the state, or like across the sea, even like overseas, whatever. Like I feel like there might be some sort of like physical distance, and like they don't want that to happen. Like they don't want that to be a thing. Like they just want to travel to you. Okay, um, I will say though that this isn't exactly the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about like planning on coming towards and being ready. So I do feel like this person kind of has to like get their gears in check. Like I feel like maybe this person um they feel things very intensely. They are very emotional, and I just feel like they kind of even have to calm down their own emotions. Okay, I feel like maybe this person does have past baggage. Okay, like I know I said that like this relationship was like the biggest thing that they've ever experienced, but maybe they have past baggage like surrounding relationships, or some sort of like childhood wounds, or something that they kind of need to deal with. Maybe even ego issues. The Emperor kind of does have to do with that, like maybe control issues as well, something to do with that. Okay, so yeah, let's see what other messages we're getting here. Okay, yeah, this is Mars and Aries. That's what this card represents. So someone could have that. Um, this is someone who's really bold, fierce, and resolute. Okay, I feel like this person really wants to make things happen. Yeah, I'm really seeing an element of stubbornness here. Like this person does not want to give up on this connection. They feel like there's a lot more to explore in this connection. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, it's literally like the exploring card. Okay, there's a lot like more that they feel like they need to experience with you and in this connection. And um, let's see what other things, what other messages we're getting. Yeah. See, this is associated with Mars, and Mars is the planet of energy, action, okay, and like actually, like I mentioned, like doing something about it, right? Like, okay, I don't know if I mentioned that, but like energy, action, taking a leap of faith. That's what they want. Okay, that's what they really are thinking of doing in this connection. Like, they're just like, you know, they feel really deeply for you, and like seriously, we literally got like two like Aries like action, Mars related cards, which means that they're gonna do something about it. It's not like it's just gonna be in their mind. Sometimes, it's like, yeah, like I feel for this person, but I'm not gonna do something about it. Sometimes we get like stagnant energy, but I feel like things are definitely moving. Okay, if you haven't seen them move in the 3D, they definitely will. And let's see what other messages we're getting here. I just feel like this person really loves like being spontaneous. Even like I feel like this person will hit you up, like if you've been waiting on communication, they're just gonna hit you up in the randomest of times. Okay, like even the way that I'm doing this reading, guys, like it's like literally freaking 3 a.m. Like is that like half the world is like sleeping right now, or like just in the time zone, right? Like it's just gonna, I even feel like maybe this person will be hitting you up at 3 a.m. Maybe you'll be waking up in the morning and seeing a text from them or missed call from them at 3 a.m. or just something like spontaneous. Okay, like it's just gonna be out of the blue. It's funny because I was like, this card is just so blue, like the depths of the water and things like that. Yeah, it just like the minute I said that, I just looked at that random thing. But yeah, I feel like this is literally the kind of like adventure, right? And like exploring, and like I even feel like maybe they want to travel with you. It's like, yeah, they want to travel to you, but also like go on a trip with you. Or maybe you did go on a trip somewhere. I'm seeing something to do with the water, like maybe you guys hung out by the beach, or that's something that they want to do. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's see what other messages we get. Yeah, I just also feel like this person could be kind of impulsive, okay? Like maybe they could even be a little bit like I mentioned, like something to do with their ego, or like they kind of spend a lot on things, or like they just, they do have some self work to do. I'm not gonna lie, pile for. Like we got the amethyst, right? And this has to do with the crown chakra. And I feel like this person is, maybe they have a lot to experience in their spiritual journey. Because with the Emperor card, like, this is like what, the fourth major arcana, and it's like the major arcana tells a story, like it's a series of cards. It's like it's a journey, okay? And I feel like maybe this person has a lot, like they're kind of in the beginning of their journey. Like even Aries, it's like the first sign of the zodiac, Western zodiac, and it's like they kind of have some maturing to do. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Um, I feel like for a lot of you guys, like, yeah, maybe you could be at that age where, like, it's time to start considering, like, real relationship, or sorry, like, something more committed and stable. But it's like, more than age, more than time, it has to do with the level of maturity. And I feel like that's something that this person kind of needs to gain. I feel like maybe you're a little bit more mature than them, and like they kind of look to you in that sense. I feel like this was a very emotionally healing connection for them, okay? Something about your energy just really impacted them in the best way possible, and it maybe even was a catalyst for their healing. Maybe it propelled some kind of like growth within them, like some emotional, material, spiritual growth. Sorry, yeah, like emotional and spiritual growth mostly, yeah. And yeah, I feel like they're working on that. And for a lot of you guys, something that I'm even seeing is like, what was the message that I was getting? It was like, this was something that I thought about like 5 times while I was saying whatever I was saying. Yeah, okay, just the fact that this happened, I feel like there's something that's in the back of this person's mind that they really want to let you know, like something about their deeper feelings for you, okay? Um, I feel like this person definitely did tell you that they liked you, they cared about you, they even loved you, they expressed their passion, but there's so much more that they want to let you know, okay? There's so much more, like, I just feel like they've been waiting on the right opportunity to come forward, okay? And it would actually do this, or it would actually do this connection good, or serve this connection if they came, if they just took some time to get their emotions in check and came forward and not acted impulsively. I feel like maybe for some of you guys this could have been like an on and off, back and forth kind of back and forth kind of connection, but they want this to be something permanent and long lasting. Yeah. Um and I just feel like you showed them so much about themselves. Okay, they really learned a lot from this connection. And seriously, if it wasn't for you, they might not even have known the real meaning of love. Okay, like the depth of this connection is like insane. Like they didn't know they could feel this way. Again, I feel like maybe they didn't even believe in love, or they lost hope and faith in love until they met you. Wow, that's a really, like, that's a big thing, okay? Like that's an intense you're such an important person. That's the like biggest message we're getting here. Oh my gosh, we got the Three of Wands. You guys, look at this. Look at the progression. We got the Two of Wands and then the Three of Wands. Like this is actually insane. Like, how I was saying with the Two of Wands, it's like it's not exactly the Three of Wands. Well, it's gonna be the Three of Wands, okay? They're thinking about planning, they're thinking about coming forward, they're thinking about actually, being rational, okay? Approaching this connection in a rational, logical minded way, like planning to come forward. Like, when you moved after college, or you moved somewhere for a job, like, you had to take all your belongings with you, you had to plan, you had to make a checklist, right? Like, it wasn't just impulsive. Or maybe even if it was, like, there was still some element of like structure, right? That's what they want. Like, they're finally bringing more structure to their life. I feel like this connection, this is like probably the 10th ping that we got. Insane energy. This person is gonna reach out to you, pal, for. Okay, like they're not gonna like go their life without reaching out to you. Like they'll swear by their last like breath. Like, if they don't reach out to you, like, they will reach out to you in like another dimension or something. Like, I mean, I just, like, they're not gonna have their last breath without reaching out to you. That's what I meant to say. But seriously, it's like this person is like dying to talk to you, dying to really get things off their chest in regards to what they feel about you and how much they feel about you, like how intensely and deeply they feel for you. Okay, so yeah, this is amazing, amazing energy here. Like, I really love the progression. I'm really excited to see what the last card is. Like, I'm literally like on my toes, right? Like, I'm biting my nails. Like, this is a nail biter, okay? Like, I mean, oh my gosh. But it's okay. Like, I feel like we've gotten 4 cards of like them literally wanting to reach out. So even if this card is like the freaking devil or something like that, like, I mean, I feel like it's still gonna happen, okay? And it's gonna be good. Like, I feel like this person they're trying to establish themselves. They're trying to just bring about a little bit more stability and structure to themselves. I feel like you serve as inspiration for them to do that. I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you could be a little bit farther in your spiritual journey. Maybe you have your life together a little bit more than they do. And they're like, they see that as motivation. Like, they use you as motivation, okay? Like, you are their inspiration to kind of even get their life in order. And I feel like no other lover in the past has made them do that. I feel like you're the one that, like, was a catalyst for that. You're the one that kind of, like, triggered their growth. It's kind of similar to Pile 3, too. And that's a big thing. Like, maybe for some of you guys, it's like, if the timing was wrong, now's gonna be the right timing, okay? Like, or they're waiting on the right time to come forward. A lot of fiery energy here, so much fire. Again, someone could be like, I'm getting Aries quite a lot, but even like Leo, Sagittarius, and their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. I also feel like this person kind of like, has a lot of pride. Like, they don't want to just come forward empty-handed. Okay, they don't want to seem like a loser in front of your eyes. Like, they want to like maintain some sort of like respect in your eyes. Okay, like that's also something that I'm seeing. Yeah, and you just influence them in a really like deep way, and vice versa. I feel like this person had a pretty big influence on your life too. And I just feel like this person like needs to feel in control of their life. They need to feel some sort of stability before they can come forward. Like, that's important, and that's a good thing, okay? Because it's like, if you kind of lack structure and stability in your own life, like, how are you gonna like have that in a relationship should you decide to take things to the next level, right? So that's a good thing. I feel like this person is again dealing about things in a strategic way. That's kind of what this card represents as well. Like, maybe they're planning their next move, and that's a big thing. Maybe that's something that this person never even did. Maybe even in the past, like, they kind of just like randomly dated, like they're just like, yeah, whatever. Or like, even when it came to their work life, they're just like, yeah, let me wing it. Like, maybe they procrastinated, but with you, they're just like, no, like, I want to do something more. Like, I'm even seeing kind of like maybe a player turned into like a husband or wife energy or something like that, yeah. But like, I feel like you are their love. You are the love of their life, or one of the love of their lives, or maybe they thought they had a love of their life, but you are their love of the love of their life. Like, the past doesn't count, okay? Like, maybe they were with people in the past, but it's like, you are it for them, okay? So that's really big. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, you guys. I'm so nervous to pick this card. It's insane. Okay. Oh my god, King of Wands. Oh my freaking god. Oh my god, you guys, they are coming towards you. This is happening. Pile 4, this person is reaching out to you. I was nervous for this card like ever since the 3rd card, okay? There's so much fiery energy here. There's so much passion. There's so much like intensity here. Like, this person has to have you, okay? Like, for whatever reason, I'm channeling like little fan fiction intense kind of energy here. Like, this is so crazy. Like, I'm seriously like feeling it right now. Like, I'm so glad I stayed up to do this reading. Okay, like, there's just so much going on, and like, this person is gonna reach out to you in the most unexpected way possible. They're just gonna sweep you off their feet. I feel like there's an element of spontaneity in this for sure. So much water and fire sign coming. Maybe someone could be a water sign or fire sign, but seriously, yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house. Okay, this person ain't living their life without talking to you. No, they have to come forward. Like, they just have to have it. They have to have you. I feel like they're really fixated on you. They're really stubborn. They're even manifesting you, okay? Even if they don't know about manifesting, they are subconsciously manifesting you by thinking about you, okay? Not just thinking about you in their mind, but like actually feeling for you, okay? Very intense energy here. Yeah, we're getting Leo energy here with the King of Wands. This is like a fixed sign, okay? Leo is a fixed sign, so they're fixated on this. This has to happen. This person feels like you were a really good match, like intellectually, emotionally, and in a lot of different ways. Okay, I feel like this was kind of like maybe even a love at first sight, or like you were really passionate about one another from the beginning. Okay, like, I feel like this person was definitely attracted to you, and vice versa. Like, you are very beautiful. This person thinks you are very beautiful, handsome, attractive, whatever you resonate with, and they were just blown away by, yes, your looks, and the passion and the lust, but also the feeling, like what they ended up really feeling for you. You're a very deep person, okay? I feel like again, you don't do superficial relationships. You don't like superficial relationships. I even feel like for a lot of you guys in the past, even, you know, maybe even if this wasn't like an intense, or sorry, what am I saying? If this wasn't like a labeled thing or something like that, they still gave you the boyfriend girlfriend treatment, okay? Or like even if this was like a labeled committed whatever relationship, like they kind of want to marry you, or maybe you act like a married couple, or they just want something more with you. Like it's not over for them. Yeah. Again, I am getting an element of being like egotistical and egocentric. Maybe this person does have a lot of pride, so if they haven't reached out, it could be because of that. But I feel like, you know, they're gonna swallow their pride and they're gonna be like, nah, like let me reach out. Like I have to have this person. I feel like this person really likes the chase. Okay, like they want to chase you. They really love the element of the chase. Like, you know, that whole like game, even like maybe this person even played games, like, you know, not like necessarily like in a malicious way, like no, not like that, but like that's just maybe kind of what this person is. Or like I just feel like you kind of like turn this person into like a lover, like you turn this person from a fighter to lover, like maybe a playboy or playgirl or whatever, you know. Maybe they used to be for the streets or something, but like not anymore, like not with you, not with someone as amazing as you. Again, they have not experienced love as passionate as this, as deep as this. You change their entire outlook on love, and it takes a big person to do that. You are that one person who did that. Like, you know how in like books and TV shows, you see like a person totally changing. I'm getting freaking like Chuck Bass and Blair Waldorf vibes from Gossip Girl Pal 4. Okay, I feel like you guys could have that connection. You're very passionate about one another, but it's like you love each other too. Chuck never gave an F about anyone until Blair, and he always loved Blair. Okay, so he might have dated whatever other people, but like they're meant for one another. Okay. Oh my god, like that's insane. Like it's funny because I feel like that's their actual signs, either in real life or even in the show. I'm seriously getting like Aries Scorpio vibes, like Aries Scorpio Leo, and then yeah, maybe even like Sagittarius. Again, you don't have to be those signs. It's just about the what do you call them? Energies associated, you know, the attributes associated with the signs, attributes associated with the cards, but intense AF connection battle 4. That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and roll the astral dice just for more clarification. Let's see if we get any other signs in. But you know, like I always say, it has more to do with the energies of the signs. But if you are these signs, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. Also, you might want to check out like Pal 2. I feel like we got really similar messages, or even Pal 3, whatever you were drawn to. We literally got 2 and 3 here, so maybe you could check out both of those pals. But yeah, let's go ahead and roll the astral dice all at once. Okay. Ooh, we got the 9th house. Okay, that's Sagittarius energy. That has to do with traveling again. I just feel like there's something to do with traveling. Either you did travel or this person wants to travel towards you, or they want to travel with you. Okay. Ooh, we're getting Aquarius energy here, or Uranus energy. Okay, sometimes I like saying it that way. I've seen some spiritual people call it Uranus, maybe because they just don't want to say it the other way. But this is funny because this literally looks like a satellite. Like I don't know, I was like reading this guide and they're just like, yeah, this looks like a satellite. So I feel like this person's like kind of stalking you or tracking you or trying to see where they are. Like I feel like this person's fixated about you. They fixated on you. They definitely stalk you on social media. We also got Cancer energy here. Very interesting. Maybe someone could even have Cancer in the 9th house, or yeah. I'm just getting Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer energy as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. Yeah. And with the Cancer energy, like that, you know, sort of corresponds to the King of Cups. Like Cancers in general, I just say like it's hard for them to get over their exes. They're still fixated on the past. This person's still fixated on the past with you, but they still want a future with you. But it's like the past that they had with you is kind of their motivation for a future. Like if your past, if the connection that you had was this good, like imagine the future. That's literally what they're thinking. And with this Aquarius energy, maybe you could also be these signs. Like someone in this connection could be these signs. But with this Aquarius energy, they really like how independent you are, very individualistic. They really fell in love with, like, you know, who you are, like your personality. And I feel like you guys are just so unique. You are so one of a kind. Again, that's why you like captured their heart. I feel like some of you guys, you know, I'm getting like Queen of Hearts vibes from Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. And with this 9th house energy, again, this is just about traveling. They can't stay away from you for too long. Like they have to see you. They have to have you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Love Oracle deck, the Romance Oracle deck. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we got romantic feelings. Okay. We also got free yourself, and we also got freaking engagement. Okay, yeah, this person is coming towards you. This person does want to take things to the next level. They really, really do. Okay, and I feel like they are working on themselves. They are working on being a little bit more practical, actually planning ahead. You know, it's funny, we didn't get any earth sign energy, but it's like maybe some, you know, like sometimes what's lacking doesn't necessarily mean no one's an earth sign. Maybe someone could be an, sorry, there's this hair that's just bothering me. Okay, someone could maybe be an earth sign. It's like they kind of did lack stability in their life in some way, shape, or form. Again, maybe like they lack stability in their childhood or something like that. But like it's like they want stability with you regardless. Okay, I feel like maybe if they're not an earth sign, you could be an earth sign or something like that. But sometimes even the signs that are missing can say a lot about the connection. But yeah, we got this romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Like, what did I say about the exploring? Literally, with this 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands energy, that is about exploring. Even the Sagittarius 9th house energy is about adventuring, exploring the connection, exploring their feelings for you. Okay, so yeah, we also got free yourself. Yeah, it's funny because we got a lot of Sagittarius energy and like Aquarius energy, and like these are really like free-willed, free-spirited signs. I feel like this person was really free, like emotionally they were free until they met you, and now they're attached, and that scares the shit out of them. Sorry for my swearing. Like that scares the ish out of them. That scares the life out of them. They're just like, what am I feeling right now? Like I am so seriously Chuck Bass and freaking like Blair Waldorf vibes. Okay, but I even feel like for a lot of you guys, this could just be advice for you to stop stressing over this connection, free yourself from worrying about this connection, because it is gonna happen. It's meant to happen. This person will definitely contact you. This person will definitely communicate with you. We literally got engagement. Okay, taking things to the next level, committing to you. Um, a higher level of commitment from, yeah, you know, wherever you were, wherever you left off on. If this is a no contact situation, they want to take things to the next level. Okay, and for those of you guys that maybe are seeing this person or are in very little contact or whatever, you know, that this card still applies. They want to take things to the next level. This person just wants to pick up from where you guys left off. Okay, they're just like, no, this is it. Like, I have to have this person again. You could literally be the love of their life. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, crazy reading, you guys. I'm so happy. We literally got like, I literally got like 10 message notifications during this reading. Seriously, this person could just be hitting you up out of nowhere. You'll just be chilling one day. Maybe you'll even be at a party or somewhere social, and you'll see this person, and you'll sort of have this like, oh my gosh, like, you know, that sort of like excitement that you get. Like, seriously, there's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement in this connection. Okay, like, I can't wait to see what happens. Like, come back in like a couple of months, see what happens. Let me see like when things might happen. We're not getting too many major arcana cards here, but like 4, like something could be happening in 4 weeks, or Aries season, or the 4th month. Aries, Leo season. Okay, something to do with the water sign seasons. Okay, maybe like Scorpio season, Aries season, and this is a timeless reading from whenever you're watching it. Leo season, Scorpio, Aries, Leo are the main signs I'm seeing. Maybe even during Cancer or Sagittarius season. Okay, I know that's a lot now, but I guess grouping it, maybe something could be happening during the summer, or something could be happening during like the winter, like end of fall, winter, or like the middle of summer, or Aries. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of time frames, I know, but like, yeah, that's just what we're getting from the readings. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, so you know, if this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings that cater to your personal questions. So if you do want something answered about your love life, be sure to check out the description box below, where I offer video readings, timestamps. It's also going to be in the timestamp section. So if you looked at that, you probably saw that whole book of reading with me. So yeah, okay. Anyways, if this reading resonated, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Maybe it'll resonate with other people and help other people as well. And yeah, thank you so much once again for being here. I love you all so much. Love and light.